When readers discover these new young adult books, I really hope that they see themselves in the characters.
I think we are telling some really unique stories, and we're telling stories that speak to a new generation of readers.
When I first started at Legendary Comics, I really just wanted to tell character-driven stories that made a difference in the world, because I hadn't really seen myself in graphic novels or any of the books that I had read growing up.
The diversity in the types of stories that I was hearing about is what really led to the creation of Legendary Comics YA.
I love young adult books because there is something for everyone.
There's a woman out there named Elizabeth Wilkinson. She was a boxer who would challenge people by putting ads into newspapers.
We start the story with her. She's been doing these backroom fights in the alleys and pubs and making a little bit of money that way, but really she wants to find respect.
She was probably the most famous boxer of her day, and we know that she considered herself the championess.
The Heart Hunter is a fantasy twisted fairy tale, and it's set on an island where everyone's been magically cursed, so they have to wear their hearts outside of their bodies. The main character in the book is Psyche, and she's a heart hunter, and heart hunters are able to see the soulmate connection between two hearts because their hearts are broken, which is kind of a play on the idea that heartbreak makes us more empathetic to other people's feelings and emotions.
Lupina is a story about a little girl named Lupa who's orphaned and found and raised by a wolf. And together they go on this quest for revenge and answers.
You see Lupa as she grows up and learns more about her world, and the wolf, Chorus, is her protector.
I think it draws on stories about kids who are lost in the wilderness. They learn more about themselves and their world.
Tragic is a YA thriller / family drama mashup. Tragic is the story of a queer teenage girl whose celebrity father dies under suspicious circumstances that may or may not involve her uncle. She teams up with her best friend and her ex-girlfriend to solve the murder when his ghost appears to her as his teenage self in the role of Hamlet, and she has to sort of untangle a web of family secrets and face her own demons.
The Witches of Silver Lake is about a gay boy named Elliot who moves to Los Angeles after his father's tragic death and enrolls in St. John the Baptist Academy, at which point he falls in line with the outcast and the underground occult world of crystals and magic. But then they accidentally open a portal and summon demons and find out that magic is very, very real and that there is something bigger and much more nefarious at play.
I just want to continue telling new, different stories that really haven't been seen before. I want to make sure that everyone is able to see themselves in these stories. Like I said, I just want to change the world somehow, and hopefully these books have that impact.